We obviously didn't know who was going to say the what's up first, and then nobody said it. Nobody said it. We're just here now. We're just here.
What's up, loner?
I know I am a loner. I've been in a void the last week, but it was amazing, and I've been so excited to talk to you. And listen, you guys. Every single fucking WooPod episode is about literally 20 to 30 topics, and we just keep going and going and going and going and going, and it switches around. This is gonna be the first WooPod episode ever that's about one topic, and you're about to see it. And Tenny might go into cardiac arrest because he is not going to believe what's happening right now.
I'm ready for it.
And I don't want you to answer me, but I'm going to say the question out loud.
Rhetorical question.
Yes. Guess what I did for the last 7 days in a row without leaving home. I watched Iron Man 1 through 3, all the Avengers movies, Captain America, Civil War, and all the Tom Holland Spider-Mans in 7 days.
What?
I've been so excited to tell you. Listen, when I tell you I'm a changed fucking human being right now.
Thank you.
When I tell you.
Thank you.
I feel, can you imagine watching all those in the span of 7 days? I feel like my face has been blasted off, and I feel like I'm never going to emotionally recover from what has happened to me in 7 days. I'm not.
First of all, let me explain this to you. I can't imagine that state, even though I have watched probably 4 or 5 Avengers movies in a row or Marvel movies in a row in a single day. But what happens to you having to wait for the next movie?
Yeah, that's what I have been walking around this last week going, people would be, I feel like they would be either jealous or like that I got to watch them in succession every single day without waiting a single year.
Yes.
And finding out everything that happens and letting shit go right into each other.
Yes.
It was insane. It was so much. There's so much. There's so many characters. There's so many backstories. And I know that's not everything, and I'm gonna go back and fill in the holes, but that's a good framework.
So wait a second. Iron Man movies?
Yeah.
What else?
I watched all the Iron Mans, all the Avengers, Captain America, Civil War, and all the Tom Holland Spider-Mans in the span of like 6 days.
Okay, good.
I was doing 2 a days, and it was fucking insane. But listen, before we get into, and I took fucking notes of every single one, and then I wrote questions for you at the end so you can fucking help me.
I'm ready to go.
I know. I've been so excited. I'm like, Tenya's gonna think this is his fucking birthday episode, bro.
It is. It like, almost is. We're going into August.
I know. People are going to tune in and be like, and I figured out that it was so cute because listen, there's going to be 2 schools of people listening. There's going to be the ones that are already obsessed like you, and there's going to be the holdouts like me. So they'll get your side and they'll get my side. And then maybe they'll start because of me being a freak now.
Gotcha. Good work.
Bro. And listen, this is how it started. Mistakes were made, first of all, on accident, because I wanted to see the new Spider-Man. And so I thought I should watch the fucking Spider-Mans, but that's not how you do it. And I fucked it up.
Yep.
I know. Listen, and everybody listening to this knows. I watched Homecoming, and the reason that I went back and watched all of them is because Robert Downey Jr. was so fucking cute and funny in Homecoming that I go, well, now I'm going to watch all of them.
Yep.
He single-handedly made me go back and start at Iron Man, but this is what happened. I watched Homecoming, then I watched Far From Home, No Way Home in a row, so I ruined, at the beginning of Far From Home, a thing happens, and we'll get to that. I avoided in the real world for 7 years. The thing that happens
that breaks you.
I'm still not okay.
No one's okay from it.
No one's okay. And I didn't know. And I didn't know. In the real world, I didn't know. And then when it happened in the second one, I'm like, fuck. And then I did watch No Way Home. And then I went back to Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2, Avengers, Iron Man 3, Civil War, blah, 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 blah. So after the Spider-Mans, I did go in a row, but Avengers.
But you got some gaps.
Right. I haven't watched Doctor Strange. I haven't watched
Thor's movies.
The Thors. I did watch the Civil War one, the Cap one, and then I didn't watch Guardians, and I didn't watch like the Wakanda ones.
Right, Black Panther.
And Black Widow, I didn't watch either. So, but I mean, for like a week, I watched like a third of the fucking universe.
You did good.
Right. great. So listen, that's what happened. And I have so much to talk about, and I have so many questions. And I feel like you'll know too, like the differences between like, cause I'm watching and I'm like, what are the liberties they're taking? Are they allowed to take liberties? Are they different from the comics? Do they look different? Do they act different?
The answer to that question is yes and no.
Okay. That's what I was thinking. Cause the thing that we were just talking about that happens in Endgame. I'm like, can't they just,
What a moment.
oh my God. I can't even right now. I can't.
Well, where are we starting?
We're starting, and I know I watched them out of order, but I wrote my notes in order of starting with Iron Man 2008.
All right. Great movie.
So good.
So good. Perfect superhero movie.
Perfect. And like kind of like just like the movies that everybody grew up on. Like it's kind of like a Terminator movie or a Rocky movie or something, but it's like a superhero movie. Like he's like cool and funny. Yeah, it was so good. I would say my favorite standouts are Iron Man 1 and Homecoming.
Okay.
So yeah, so Iron Man, the first one, obviously, like,
let's go, nerds.
I know. Let's everybody fucking strap in. I'm so excited. So fucking hot in the first one.
Oh, he's great.
In all of them, let's be serious. But he's like hammering in a fucking cave in a wife beater with suicidal tendencies on. I'm like, oh, did someone make this for me and slide it under my front door? I don't know.
And pretty soon you're going to hear Black Sabbath. So.
Oh. And then like makes me like AC/DC, even though I don't like AC/DC. So good. But listen, and I'll get to that too, but like he was fucking incarcerated up until like 5 seconds before Iron Man.
Oh yeah. No, his life was over.
Yeah. He had to like get special privileges to go like try out for shit because
he was waking up naked in people's backyards.
Yes. He was straight up, you guys. Robert Downey Jr. was in Corcoran prison, the same prison that Charles Manson was in, because he was on like coke and heroin and flipping out in public.
Yeah.
And then he somehow miraculously, well, the twofold, he got Iron Man and he met his partner that he's still with now.
Yes.
And she like saved his life.
Yes. Pepper Potts.
Not Pepper. not Gwyneth. Susan, whatever the fuck her name is.
Yeah.
And I'll get to that too, but fucking God. Is there anyone less charismatic in the entire MCU than fucking Gwyneth Paltrow?
I think that she actually works in that regard. Because how do you have like a main character's partner or love interest not take away from the movie you're watching?
Yeah, she just has to be like away.
Right.
I don't know. But even like when bad things would happen and then he would come back and he would almost die and fucking his chest thing is falling out and blah, blah, blah. She doesn't even seem that like pressed about it. I'm like, you're not sad. You're not really happy he's back. You're not romantic. You're kissing weird.
Listen, I think that, again, I think it works because fucking rich people are like that.
They're just like, I could take him or leave him.
Yep.
If he comes back, it's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess you're right. And I like her name. It's cute. But yeah, the only other part that I fucking obviously like probably the best part in the first one was where he's testing out the like foot thing, like the blaster things, and he's fucking blasts into the wall. That was like the best part.
Yes, and the robot keeps spraying him with fire extinguishers.
Yes, and then it goes, yeah, right when he blasted in the wall. That first one is so good. And then I feel like when I was reading reviews for the second one and the third one, they were like lukewarm, but I'm like, Iron Man 2 and 3 are bangers.
Yeah, they're really good.
They're so good. I like, what else did I write down? John Slattery being his dad is crazy.
Amazing casting.
Yes, love that. And then also him doing basically the Apollo Creed living in America thing at his expo.
Yeah.
He's like come into his own in his suit in the second one. And the car race scene where Mickey Rooney is coming down in those fucking cars.
And he's whipping cars apart.
Yes. And then he comes and like whips his car and oh my God. I'm like, that's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Seriously.
Glad you're finally getting there.
Oh my God, bro. I was like, I've been freaking out. I feel like I lost grip on reality. Like I would go walk the dog at night and I'd be like, oh, if somebody walked up to me, I would just like, bam, 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 bam.
I just superhero him.
Yeah, well, I just get a gadget and something flip out. I don't know. It was like you watch it, but it was also so nice because so much bullshit is happening in the world right now. I'm like, I like being tuned into this world that has nothing to do with anything.
That's a really good thing.
Yeah, it felt like completely removed.
And did you watch just the Avengers Endgame?
No, I watched all of them.
Okay, good. So the other cool thing is you get to see in a quick succession the evolution of Iron Man's suit, like it going from like something that has to clip onto him
Yeah.
to being like, I just have nanotechnology that's going to cover my body. Like,
Yeah. And also like his heart stuff, he is like I'm calling it heart stuff, but it's like his chest. It's like his whole the shrapnel and the
yes,
fucking thing, and then he has to fix himself and all the things. And then I thought it was funny too, because I watched, well, like I said, I watched the Spider-Mans first, and then I went back and watched the Iron Mans, and I'm like, I like how Spider-Man is fighting like elementals and fucking Green Goblin and the giant fucking things. And then Iron Man is fighting Jeff Bridges and Mickey Rooney. I'm like, it's not really the same. But Jeff Bridges was evil as fuck.
for sure. Did you stay for all of the after credit
I
sequences
did
and
all
stuff?
of them. Yeah,
Good.
I did.
Good, good. Because
Yeah.
honestly, one of the best Avengers moments is them eating shawarma.
I was gonna say that. That was the cutest because they were so defeated and they were so quiet and they were like, "Meow, I'm just gonna eat our food." So yeah, that would bring us into the regular Avengers. I like wrote down some of my favorite lines, like Iron Man when he said to Thor, "No, no hard feelings, Point Break." That
Yeah.
was he killed me. That killed me. And then that's where like Ruffalo and Iron Man like become home. They're like the science bros.
Yeah, just broing out
They're
designs.
so cute. And that was the thing. I'm like, them doing smart guy shit right now is so much hotter. Like, I know what they're doing. Y'all think we have our eyes on Cap and Thor right now, but we don't. I don't.
Yeah, you got brains.
I know.
Yeah.
RDJ and Ruffalo were so cute in their little smart guy moments.
This is very funny catching up 10 years later.
I know. I know. Oh, and then the other best part in that one where Captain America said, "Without the suit, what are you?" And he does that genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist. Boom, roast
Yeah.
it. I was fucking rewound that like 10 times. I'm like, that was so sick.
I love in that first Avengers, I love when there's a moment where they've caught Loki and they have him on the Shield Helo ship.
Yeah.
And he thinks that by bringing up traumatic memory, he's like breaking Black Widow down. And then all she's looking for is information. She's acting like what he's saying is hurting her. And
Yeah.
then she's just like, okay, I got it. He got the Hulk on board. Like that's like he tried to use trauma against her, but for
Mhm.
someone who is so traumatized, she's like, that's not gonna hurt me. Like you
I live
saying
here.
words.
Yeah. This is where I'm 24/7. So,
Yeah.
and then the other part that I loved that was so random, they have I don't even remember what the part was, but there's a giant alien ship thing and it crashes. And then Captain America is standing next to Hulk and Hulk just punches Cap for no reason.
Yes.
I was like, why did you do that?
That's a great moment too, because it has a great line where I think it's Iron Man. He says to Banner, like, it's time to get angry.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
Ruffalo turns around and says, that's the secret. I'm always angry. And just
Yeah.
immediately becomes the Hulk.
Yeah.
And then punches a giant ship out of the air.
Yeah. I know he was so cute. Like, how much did they luck out on Robert Downey Jr. and Ruffalo? Like, Ruffalo is that like when he's supposed to be so awkward and like has kind of no self-esteem, and then people are hitting on him, and he's like, I don't even know what I'm doing, and I'm trying not to get mad because I don't want to be this thing. He acted it so good. While they had lightning in a bottle, I literally can't believe they didn't make like 9 Iron Mans. Like, I know they moved them into the Avengers, and there's that, but there should have been more. And I don't know if there's more in the comics to talk about, but there should have been more standalone Iron Mans, I felt like.
Yeah, I think they just knew that Robert Downey Jr. was so good as Iron Man that he could carry other movies if they weren't as good. So
Yeah.
I think they were like, let's make sure that these movies succeed by moving Iron Man into the Avengers universe.
Yeah. And then what do I have about Iron Man 3? Oh yeah, he has to leave, he has to go to Tennessee, and then he's like in the middle of nowhere and he has that kid.
Yep.
And then he's leaving a message for Pepper, and I don't know why it was so fucking funny, but he's like, I just stole a poncho from Wooden Indian.
Yeah.
I don't know why that was so funny. And then he meets that kid, and then he has to make like
He has to repair the suit.
he has to make like a workshop in the fucking place with the kid. And then the kid says his dad left, and then he's like, yeah, that happens. Dads leave. You don't have to be a pussy about it.
That's trauma.
That was so bogus. I'm like, why are you so mean to this kid? He's helping you a lot.
So funny though. It's so funny too that you get to see the de-aged Robert Downey Jr. too.
Yeah. Yeah, they show him with his mom and his dad, and that looked so good.
It looked so good.
I know. It already looked good, and then they showed him like in the back of the room too. I was like, oh Oh shit.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm like watching, I'm like, he has a sassy attitude, and every time they show him he has different dickhead sunglasses on. So basically I feel like I am Iron Man, literally. I am him now. Or I was always him. I don't fucking know. Okay, so then it moves us into Avengers Age of Ultron.
Oh yeah.
And listen, my first note of it, and this is so timely because we just fucking talked about it. My first note was not Aaron Taylor Joy Johnson Richardson. I'm like, why? We just literally talked about him.
Yeah.
He was on there looking like a European DJ.
Well, you know, he's a one movie.
I didn't even know who he was supposed to be. And then I looked it up and I'm like, that, what? That I didn't see. I didn't see.
Yeah, so that's what I mean, like when they take some liberties and some they didn't.
Yeah.
Like they took some liberties with Quicksilver. Like he has not looked
Yeah,
like
what
that
the
at
fuck?
all.
No, yeah, what? He looked like a raver.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
thought Silver Surfer was supposed to be like cool. And then just that, and he's not even on a thing. He's not even around. He's like just like running really fast.
No, that's Quicksilver. Are you getting Silver Surfer mixed up with
Oh, yeah, I
Quicksilver?
was. Yep. Wait,
Yeah.
what's that? Wait, yeah, I was.
Yeah, he's Quicksilver.
Who the fuck is Quicksilver? Who is Silver Surfer? Is he in DC or is he at Marvel?
He's in Marvel.
In
But
what team?
the last time Silver Surfer was seen, it was a female, and it was in the Fantastic Four movie that just came
Oh
out.
yeah, it's fucking the girl from Ozark.
Yes.
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 Wow. Yeah. Okay, so then I was not watching that with the right brain.
No,
Nope.
Quicksilver is just a very fast guy. He's the Marvel's version of Flash.
Oh.
Flash
Okay,
is a
now I
DC
get it.
character.
Well, regardless, he wasn't cool enough to carry either of
No.
who I thought he was fucking supposed to be. And then that's when they brought Scarlet Witch, who is sick.
Mm-hmm.
Really enjoyed.
One of the most powerful beings in the Marvel universe.
I know. I was surprised.
Yes, yes.
And then the other cool part in that one was the giant Iron Man suit with Hulk fight.
Oh, the Hulkbuster.
That was crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Tony had to build something to make sure that he could fight Hulk.
That's crazy. I did not see that.
It doesn't
coming.
work out well.
No. Oh, and I'll get to that. I mean, I guess I'll ask you now, but I wrote that in the questions for the end was, is there, because Hulk, even early in all of this shit, he seemed so strong and he seemed unbeatable. And then there's like other people that come along later, like Thanos and whoever. Is there a fucking understanding or a chart somewhere of like who are the most powerful? Because like, I mean, at some point you feel like anybody can beat anybody, but there's like standouts. It's like, is there an understanding of which ones are stronger than the other one?
It's been debated in comics since they've created these characters. Who's strongest?
Mm-hmm.
Hulk, a decade or so ago, became like, how to explain this? They changed Hulk's power about 10, maybe 20 years ago now. But when Hulk would get in a fight, the harder that you punched him, he would absorb that energy and become stronger than the last punch that was thrown at him.
Oh.
So like it truly became unbeatable, because if like someone punched him and knocked him off Earth, he absorbed all the energy from that punch and then came back and had that much energy so he could punch the next person harder.
Yeah, got it. Okay, so then Captain America Civil War was where they brought out Tom Holland. That's when they showed Tom Holland as Spider-Man for the first time.
Yep.
And Tony goes to his house and tells him that his aunt is unusually hot.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that one. It was a little weird though, because I'm like, why? Just the whole premise of the movie, I'm like, why are they all mad at each other? I don't know. It wasn't like as clear. I know why, but like,
I mean, that really does break down. It did in the comic books too. It really broke down into Captain America is so anti-fascist
yeah.
that like you cannot monitor people all the time. You cannot protect people all the time, because you start to take away their liberties and freedoms. And Tony's like, no, I'm protecting everybody.
Yeah. And then they got in a fight.
Yes.
But listen, I feel like in that fight, like one side had like all the cool people and the other side like had all the fucking nerds. No offense. I'm like, one of these sides is way cooler.
What's your take on, now that you've seen some of these, what's your take on Rudd?
Oh, he was so funny.
He's the best.
He was so cute. And I do want to go back and watch his, but he was very funny. And I've watched some bloopers on YouTube, and all of his bloopers are very, very funny.
Yeah. I love his first introduction, how excited he is to meet Captain America.
Yeah.
Like they wake him up in that van in a parking lot, and then he's just like, fanboying over being with Captain America.
He was so cute.
And when he goes Giant Man for the first time in that,
Oh yeah, I
where he's
know.
just like, ooh,
I
grabbing
know.
people out of the air and walking through airplanes.
It's crazy that he can be so tiny and huge
Mm-hmm.
and normal and regular. I might be out of order now, but when does Pepper fall in the fire?
That's Iron Man 3.
Yeah. So then in Civil War, Don Cheadle falls.
Yes.
And I felt like Tony was more upset about Don Cheadle falling than when Pepper fell in fucking fire and he thought she was dead.
Yeah, rich people are weird.
And then the way that Civil War was, Cap was prepared to kill Tony over Sebastian Stan. Fucking ew. Brother, ew.
It's past history.
That was devastating for me. I did not like, wait, look at, you don't, maybe you used to be friends, whatever. What is that guy gonna do?
Well, you didn't see the first Captain America.
No, I did not.
So that's their relationship is all based in the first Captain America. Because you have to remember, Captain America started off as like 5'3", like 110 pounds.
Oh.
And like he gets beat up multiple times in that movie by like normal sized humans, and he is so gaunt and thin and frail and scrawny, and all he wants to do is like go to World War II, and everybody else is going, but he keeps getting classified as like 4F. He can't go because he's too weak. He's got asthma.
Oh, I know. I didn't get to that yet. I heard that it's like in the 40s or something. Like it's like
Yes, it's World War II.
Yeah, I want to watch that. And then obviously they show him like getting back to or his girl. I know something bad happened, or he can't. I know, whatever.
Yeah, yes.
I know most people listening to this have watched all this by now, but I want to try not to give like the hugest spoilers ever. And I know I have not lived with these people that fucking long, but I thought up until Infinity War and Endgame, I thought Cap and Thor were so fucking boring. No offense to anybody, because I'm sure you love them, but they were not. They were not. And I didn't watch the one that you're talking about, so that's probably why I didn't have a connection. But like the ones that I did watch, they weren't funny. They weren't cool. They were like boring. They had no good lines. They were boring. But then when it got to Infinity War and Endgame, they like wrote them so much funnier and better.
Yeah.
They got better.
Yeah, they got better. You have to remember, like, and I think they did a good job with this. Like, Captain America, spoilers for all of you people, sorry. But Captain America effectively gets put in ice in 1945 and doesn't wake up until the 90s. Right.
Wait, so how long was he in it?
He was in the Marvel universe, he's de-thawed in, 2008 or 2009. So he's there from 45, it's like 60 years.
Yeah, like I don't even remember now because they're all smearing together, but he alludes to the fact that like, obviously he had like a love of his life, but then he was gone for so long and then it got fucked because he can't date a fucking 70-year-old or whatever the fuck.
But I think that the reason that you're saying that about Cap and Thor is Captain America is literally a guy from 1940.
Yeah.
And Thor is, if you watch the first Thor movie, like he is not from Earth. He's from a planet where everybody are gods.
Yeah.
He doesn't have an understanding of what it's like to be human or depowered.
Yeah.
And so as their characters progressed, they started to write them more and more as people starting to live in a normal real world with all the rest of the heroes.
Yeah, that got way better.
Yes.
Because I'm like, I've seen friends fucking take pictures with them at Comic-Cons. I'm like, people love these characters. I know they do, but I'm like, why are they so boring up until...
But I mean, if we're in Endgame, didn't you fucking cheer when it happened?
Well, yeah. By then, yeah. Yes. But before all that, like Cap hadn't really like stepped forward yet.
Again, that's in the comic books. That's always Cap's thing is like the best leader is someone who knows how to follow orders. The best leader doesn't want to lead.
Yeah. Because
it leads to bad things when you want to be a leader.
That's why Tony fucks stuff up like 17 times. Literally everything they went through in the last million movies was all Tony's fault. And somehow they're still his friend.
Yeah. What do you think of Paul Bettany as Vision?
Bro, and I wrote this somewhere in my questions for you too. It's not a question, but I've been to New York a million times, but not that many times have I walked past people on the street, but I walked past fucking Paul Bettany before. I know I always want to tell people, but nobody knows who the fuck he is. And now I'm like, he's Jarvis. And then he turned into Vision. So
Yeah.
now I know.
Now you know.
I saw him walking with his family right next to me, like right near Times Square. And I went back in my camera roll, and it would have been in like 2014 when they were like there, or one of these fucking movies. But I did. He was troublesome though too, because as soon as he turned into a fucking human, a lot of problems happened because of him.
Yes, for
Felt
sure.
like.
But again, another, and most people do know this, another great moment is when he tells them, like, we have to go now. And they're all like, can we trust you? And the way that he tells them, like, we have to go, when he picks up Thor's hammer and just hands it to Thor, and they're all
Oh
like,
yeah.
they're like, okay, I guess we can trust him.
Oh yeah.
Because you have that scene earlier in the movie where they're all trying.
Yeah, he was the first one.
But it's crazy how in that movie they're all trying to lift Thor's hammer. The only one that gets it to budge before Vision is Cap. It squeaks like when he tries to lift it off the table, and they shoot to Thor, and Thor's eyes like rocket back and forth like, oh shit, is he gonna do it? Which is why the payoff in Endgame, they cut to Thor and he's like so happy.
That was crazy when that finally happened.
Spoilers for a bunch of movies that came out 12 years ago.
I know. No, not that long. Endgame's only 2019. Infinity War is 2018. They're not that old, but okay. So then that was Civil War. So now the next one, it would be Homecoming, which I fucking loved. Tony was perfect and so funny at the beginning. At the beginning, I forget even what they're talking about, but him and Spider-Man are in the limo, and then Tom Holland goes, "Does that make me an Avenger now?" And Tony goes, "No." and then they're in the limo a little bit more, and then he thinks Iron Man is trying to hug him, and he hugs him, and he's like, "I actually wasn't hugging you. I was just opening the door."
Yeah. So when I was a little boy, I'll tell you this about me and Spider-Man, my history with Spider-Man. So when I was a little boy, I used to watch cartoons with Spider-Man. I used to read Spider-Man comic books. One time we had a long hallway that led to our family room, and I could get, maybe as like an 8-year-old, 9-year-old, I could get my hands and my feet on the sides of the hallways, and I could scoop myself up the walls. Like Spider-Man. And we had like a 70s type chandelier at the top of that hallway, and I went up so fast one time I hit it with my head and broke the whole thing.
Oh shit.
And I was never allowed to crawl the walls again, which bummed me out. But that same year at 7-Eleven, they had a guy dressed up like Spider-Man come in and give away Slurpees. I spent the whole day at 7-Eleven like looking at a guy in a Spider-Man
if
costume.
that happened to us right now, we would stay there all day.
And then also there used to be a show like Sesame Street for older kids called Electric Company, which was on Channel 56.
I saw on a YouTube video today that was the first time that Spider-Man was ever shown.
Yep, and I loved watching that because of Spider-Man. Decades later, when I was working at Kinko's in the 90s, I was talking to my friend who's a Royal Oak astrologer, and I started talking about jobs that I had before Kinko's and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, oh yeah, he's like, before I became an astrologer full time, I was Spider-Man on the Electric Company. And I was like, what? What? He's like, oh yeah, I used to have to do Electric Company. And then...
Does he have stuff still?
No. But he told me a story one time because that character on Electric Company became so popular, they used to send him to malls all across America dressed as Spider-Man, and every mall somewhere has a skylight, so they would put him on a rope and they would descend him down into the crowd onto the stage. And he was in Canada one time, and they were lowering him on the rope, and the crowd swelled the stage before he could get to it, and kids jumped on the stage and grabbed the bottom of his feet.
Oh no.
So they started pulling him back up because he was going to get mobbed by this crowd. But all they did was tear the suit at the waist. And so for like the majority of the time they brought him back up, he just had Spider-Man top on and then tighty whities on. In front of like 5,000 little kids.
Holy shit. Holy shit. I mean, they had to probably imagine, be like, well, it does make sense that he just has underwear on under there.
Yes.
They probably still believed it. That's fucking crazy.
Tom Holland is a perfect Spider-Man.
Tom Holland is a perfect Spider-Man.
He's perfect. He's nerdy. He's awkward. He's having fun. Even in Civil War, when he's first fighting against Falcon and Winter Soldier, when he's like, is your arm metal? Like, that's so cool.
I know he's always so excited.
Yep.
Oh, in Homecoming too, I feel like out of all of the movies, Homecoming has like the craziest twist. And I did not see it coming for 10 miles. I did not. There is a twist in Far From Home with I almost said there is a twist where you think somebody's a good guy, but they're a bad guy. And I saw it coming. I knew it. I saw it on his face and I'm like, nope, you just fucked up. I saw that twist coming, but I did not see the twist in Homecoming happen when the door opens.
Yeah.
My fucking heart stopped.
Yeah.
Crazy. And then also one of the, I would say like maybe the top coolest moment in all of the movies, I don't know why, is when Spider-Man says, if you really cared, you would be here. And then Iron Man steps out of the fucking suit.
Yeah.
God,
Yes.
that was so fucking sick. He's like, oh God, I'm in trouble. Like Tom Holland like takes a step back like, oh fuck, I just fucked up so bad.
You got a Marvel fan.
I know. And that's where he says and then he says, I gotta take the suit back. And Tom Holland says, I'm nothing without the suit. And then he says, if you're nothing without the suit, then you don't deserve to have it.
Yep.
That's big. That's a big moment right there.
Which leads us to
Infinity War.
Oh, Infinity War and Endgame.
I know. I watched those both in the same day and blew my face off.
That's great. That is a face blower if you do both of those in a row.
Both of them in a row.
Yeah, yeah.
2 days ago.
Yeah, amazing.
On Sunday.
Amazing.
Literally blew myself away. Favorite part? Oh, go ahead.
Listen, Infinity War, like, you do not expect it to end that way.
Wait, I don't even...
Infinity War, you don't expect the snap to actually happen, and it actually happens.
Oh, yeah. And then, yeah, that's when it made sense, because I watched the Spider-Mans first, and I saw them do the blip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I understood what it was.
Yeah, yeah.
That was crazy.
That's something that nerds have always been mad about with Infinity War.
Why?
Is that, so the Infinity Gauntlet was a big deal in comic books. Like, having those stones, you can do anything you want to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they did it there's no other way they turned Thanos' snapping his fingers into something you had to do while you were wearing the gauntlet.
Yeah.
You don't have to. You can just think something to happen.
Oh.
You have all the power. It doesn't matter if you snap your fingers or not. You can just think. You can just think things to happen.
Got it.
And so nerds were always like, you don't have to snap your fingers. You don't have to snap your... And I'm like, but how do you do him thinking that?
Yeah. Then you could just think like a bunch of things and shit could be just happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw something, I forget where it was, if it was in a video or a review or something too, that some people were saying that there wasn't like enough of a lead up to Thanos. He just kind of got there.
Yeah, they did kind of rush it along because he
Yeah.
does show up in a lot of the after credit sequences and stuff like that. And then he's just kind of there one day, but
Yeah.
it's fine. It was fine. I think like they couldn't have dragged it out much longer.
Yeah.
And you get to see the Hulkbuster again because they have Bruce in it.
Yeah. Yeah. That came back at the beginning where they're trying to like figure shit out. And then Tony goes to see Doctor Strange. And Doctor Strange says, what is your job besides making balloon animals? And Doctor Strange says, protecting your reality, douchebag. That was the best. I fucking love Doctor Strange.
It was a real Benedict Cumberbatch where it was a hard sell for me on Doctor Strange.
Why?
I don't know.
He's so like classy. He's so smart and he says the best stuff and he has good powers.
Yeah, oh for sure.
Yeah, I like him a lot. I'm excited to go back and watch those. And then I wrote down, explain to me what happened to Thor's hair and eyeball. And then Thor says it. He doesn't say what happened to his hair, but he says what happened to his eyeball, and I don't remember what he said. And then the raccoon gives him a fucking eyeball.
Yeah. The raccoon.
I didn't really understand all of that.
Let me forewarn you about something. First of all, Thor does become a different character when he gets short hair.
Yeah, I liked him a lot better.
Yeah, for sure. The eyeball thing is a nod to, so Odin, his father, even in Norse mythology, Odin has one eye. Oh. And so they were like doing this roundabout way of saying like he's taking over for his father. He's becoming the head of the gods in a way.
Oh, who took it out? Who killed it? Who took it out?
I think it's Hela does it, which is one of his like relatives on Asgard. Okay. And that happens in Thor Ragnarok.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta watch that.
Yes.
Also noted in that movie is now you've seen 3 movies with Scarlet Witch and she just doesn't have an accent anymore.
Yeah, they just kind of gave up on that.
Yeah, they just completely gave up on her accent. I thought it was cute that Spider-Man brought up Footloose.
Yep.
I love that he brings up fucking movies all the time.
Oh yeah, when he brings down Giant Man in Civil War and he says, we need to rope his legs like in that old movie Star Wars.
Yeah. And he brings up Alien where he's like, don't put your eggs in me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then the other worst scene in that is when fucking Tony has to watch Spider-Man
Oh yeah.
go away. That was so sad.
Yes.
I love how, and obviously I told you I watched the Spider-Mans first and then I went back and watched all these. So I already felt like how much they cared about each other in the Homecoming and the other one,
Yeah.
because he got his stuff after, and like Happy's hanging around and all that. But
Yeah.
it was cute to see it like build. They like loved each other.
Yep.
That was really hard.
Well, he knew he was doing something wrong by bringing like a 16-year-old kid into this fucking world of like insanity. But Tony is so obsessed with protecting everybody. He's like, this kid's got to come in anyway.
Yeah. And then Endgame. I like how Thanos harnessed the power of the universe only to have a little cottage and a garden all by himself.
Yep. Just wanted to sit around on a plant by himself.
You know what? I get it. I get it. It seems like a lot of work to just do. You could just do that. And then there is where we have a spiraling fat Thor.
Yep.
I did like, that's when I started to like him.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's actually funny now because he's fucking losing it. And then I don't even remember why this happened now that I'm looking at it, but Cap versus Cap fight. Why did they fight? Why was there two of them? Why did they fight? I don't even remember.
Who?
Captain America versus they fought he fought himself.
Oh yeah, because they have to do the time heist. They go back.
Yeah. That was fucking crazy.
Yeah, that is America's ass when he knocks himself out with
Yeah.
his own butt.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, the time heist. Yeah. Okay, and then the next part of like the feels of Tony running into his own dad.
Listen, that's a great scene when they're talking about kids and like that moment when he hugs his dad.
Yeah.
And he's like, there's just that moment where you're like, oh man, he gets some closure with his father. Like,
yeah,
what a wonderful thing.
And you can tell his dad's like, why is this guy hugging me? But
right.
That was so cute. And it looked so good.
Really good.
Looked really good.
And even in that scene too, and it happens in Ant-Man too, young Michael Douglas looks good in that scene.
Yeah, that was weird too.
Yeah.
And I don't have any understanding of that yet either, and then at the very end of Endgame, they show Michelle Pfeiffer too, and I don't know her from any of it yet either.
Yeah. Michael Douglas is the original Ant-Man. He's Hank Pym. He's the guy who creates the particles to make you small.
Oh, they show that in the Ant-Man movies?
In the Ant-Man movie, he has to hire a new Ant-Man because he's too old to be Ant-Man anymore. He picks Paul Rudd and then has to train him.
Okay.
And his wife, Michelle Pfeiffer, is the Wasp. And they were a crime-fighting team of super tiny superheroes.
Cute.
Ant-Man and Wasp.
Cute. But then in fast forward, they show when Ant-Man is small, somebody else is like a new Wasp, right? Who is it?
Yeah, that's, what's her name from Lost?
Yeah, Evangeline Lilly.
Yes.
Yes.
She's the new Wasp.
Got it. She looks so good in that still, though, too.
She's the daughter of the original Ant-Man.
Got it. That clears up a lot, actually.
There you go.
Okay, so then continue on Endgame. I just wrote Black Widow, sad face.
Oh, yeah.
That was tough. That scene was tough.
That's a tough scene. Because the other thing you have to remember in that scene is Jeremy Renner's character has already lost his whole family.
Yeah.
She is the only one he has left.
But, and I know they're trying to make the decision, she doesn't have a whole ass family and they're only there to make everybody come back. So she's not gonna.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I'm gonna be so real. The people that I didn't jive with like the whole time were Cap and Thor and Jeremy Renner's character. I'm like, Jeremy Renner's character is boring to me. Sorry, everybody. I know he came through a lot, but I'm like, I don't love his character. And it's probably just because other people are so fucking cool in comparison.
Can I tell you, they did a Hawkeye miniseries. It makes you it fills in a lot of holes for Jeremy Renner's character.
Okay.
I loved that little miniseries of Hawkeye.
Okay, maybe I'll have to watch that because I was like, he's like fine, but I'm like, okay, you have bows and arrows. I don't know if I care. I don't know.
Well, that's the other thing too is like with Black Widow and Hawkeye. Like the other point in comic book lore and comic book history is they always want to have super powered characters paired. Like you have to have a normal human being that can just do something spectacularly.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
because you can aspire to be like Superman or Batman, Spider-Man, Thor, like whatever.
Yeah.
But you're never going to be those people.
Yeah. They have, they're
like Hawkeye's just a guy who shoots arrows really good. Right. Natasha is just like an ultimate fighter.
Yeah, exactly. And then I have where it was really cool when all the, like during that fucking Endgame shit, when all the girls got in a row to get the thing to the van. That was fucking sick.
Listen, it's pretty dope because you see all the super women.
Yeah.
And then when Pepper comes down
Yeah.
in her suit and her
Yeah.
visor flips open, you're like, okay, all
I did
right.
not see that coming. Even though he said he was like making
He was
one.
making one for her.
Yeah,
Yep.
I still didn't see it coming. And then obviously it gets to where bad stuff happens. And when listen, I didn't know how any of this was gonna fucking transpire. And it's all building, it's all building. And then Thanos looks at his fucking hand and he doesn't have the things. And then they flash it to fucking Iron Man and he has the things in his glove. And I was like, oh my, that is the craziest moment when they are in the fucking Iron Man glove. And I was like, oh my God. And then listen, and I didn't see it before, but you know it after when Strange and Iron Man are having the talk. And he says, before the like whole war starts, the Strange is doing the calculations of how can they beat Thanos? What are the odds?
He's visiting every reality and every
Yes.
timeline. Yeah.
Yes, he jumps forward. He like does all this shit in his head and he says it's 14 million. And then Tony says, how many do we win? And he says one. And then Tony's like, okay, we're gonna do it fucking anyway. And then skip to the moment, and then the things are in Tony's hand, and he looks at Doctor Strange and he holds up a one. And then in that moment, not only does Tony accept what the fuck he has to do, but he also knows that when they had that fucking conversation, that Strange already knew.
Yep.
I'm gonna start crying. I'm gonna start crying. That was
That scene
much.
plays out perfectly, and it is devastating.
It was so fucking heavy, and then Spider-Man's there too.
Yeah.
Ugh, I can't. It's too much. It's too much.
Let me tell you, because I saw that movie in a crowded movie theater.
Bro.
And let me
That's
tell
what
you,
I was thinking. I'm like, I'm glad I'm home. Because
have you ever watched the crowd reactions to that moment?
I don't know. I feel like there was a time in history where you tried to show me this shit, but I didn't understand the emotional implications.
I need you to go to YouTube and look up Endgame crowd reaction.
Ugh.
And it's on, like, you've never heard people like
Ugh.
cheer and scream when the hammer hits Thanos and then flies back
Yeah.
and is caught.
Yeah.
The audience lost their fucking minds. And then when Tony holds up his hand with the Infinity Stones, the audience loses their fucking minds.
That's what I thought literally during watching all of this. I'm like, I wish I could have experienced the Endgame thing, which it's getting re-released in the theaters in September, but it still won't be the same because everybody already knows what's going to happen. But there's that. And then the other thing, skipping forward, is in No Way Home, when we'll get to it. I'm like, I wish I could have fucking experienced this when all of them came on the screen. It must have been the most fucking crazy thing.
Crazy. When again, you don't know this because you didn't watch oh wait, how does that? Oh no, second. Did you watch Winter Soldier?
No, just Civil War.
Okay, so one of the times that, because you have to remember too, for like us that were watching them in the moment,
yeah,
like again, we're waiting years between movies.
Yeah,
like from Iron Man 1 to Endgame is 11 years we waited for those moments.
Fucking crazy.
Right? So we thought about them for 11 years and then to give us this stuff. So in Winter Soldier, the second Captain America film, Cap is readjusting to the new era that he's living in and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's running around the reflecting pool in Washington.
Okay.
And it's because he sees Sam, who will end up being the Falcon. That's where he meets the Falcon.
Okay.
Because he's just a soldier who's running around, and Steve is running too, but Steve is like lapping him because he's Captain America.
Right.
And every time Captain America passes him, he says, "On your left," and he flies by him going really fast.
Oh, and that's when the circle opens.
And when the circle opens and you hear Sam say, "On your left," it's the first time Sam has ever said it to Captain America.
No way. God. Why are they so fun? Why do they know so far ahead of time about everything?
Such a great moment.
Damn. I did not know about that one. Fuck. All right, I gotta go back and watch it. And also, back to Endgame. Now I know what I Love You 3000 means.
There you go.
I didn't know. Obviously, I've seen people write it on the internet forever. I didn't know what it was from, and now I know.
Now you know. I love you 3000.
Now I'll just fucking cry myself to sleep every time I see somebody say it. And then the last thing I wrote down for Endgame was Cap got old. That was fucking so sad.
Yeah.
But good, but cute because he had to go off and do.
His thing.
Yeah, that feels like it should be like the end of fucking everything forever. But then it goes into Far From Home. But I had watched it out of order. But I thought, listen, this was so fucking funny. And I'm sure you thought it was funny too. And it was so fucking smart because I couldn't decide. I couldn't decide who was doing it. Far From Home starts with an in memoriam.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
it's written in Comic Sans.
Yep.
And it comes on the screen and you think it's the fucking Marvel movie doing it, which
Yeah.
is so funny.
Yes.
And then it switches to, oh, it's the school news.
Yes.
Like, it's so funny. Like, it's so funny. I'm like, who thought of that? That is so fucking funny. That's when I found out. And then I had to go back and watch. I wish I didn't find out that way.
Yeah.
But it was like easier finding out that way than the real way. And then also, this is for all the people who have not watched any of these yet. I'm going to fucking clue you in right now because this would have done it for me and nobody ever fucking told me. Tom Holland Spider-Man and Zendaya have a ongoing romantic joke about the Black Dahlia murder and no one ever fucking told me. Like, I don't have any real friends. Why would anybody not tell me that? Why wouldn't somebody just say, oh yeah, they have and MJ's obsessed with fucking murder and true crime and she makes every moment awkward and tells Tom about fucking weird murdery shit and nobody ever told me. That would make me want to watch it and nobody ever told me. So yeah, that's the second movie and Jake G is in it and he's really good.
He's a great crazy person.
He is a great crazy person. He looks really cool. I like his outfit.
That's when MJ learns for true.
Yes.
Yeah, when they're doing the little walk on the
Yeah,
bridge.
no, on the bridge. Yes.
Are they the cutest couple ever?
The cutest in the movies and in real life.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The cutest, made for each other, perfect.
My dad just found out that they're dating.
Oh my God. There's so many videos on YouTube of them doing cute interviews and quizzes together.
Yes.
And I love them and they're perfect. I also love Ned.
Ned is great.
Ned is great. I do know what's supposed to happen to Ned and I don't like it.
All right.
I'm not prepared for it. My heart is not ready for it. And I don't like it. And I'm sure they're going to do it. And it's sad. And then, but yeah, I did really like that one. And again, I saw weird stuff online about people like not being sure if like that one is that good. I'm like, that one is really good.
I think they're all really good. I like the Spider-Man. Again, I told you, I started off climbing my hallway when I was a little kid. Like,
yeah,
I would tell you if it's bad.
I'll get to that too. I have another thing about that. And then No Way Home is the one with Andrew Garfield just steals the whole fucking movie on accident.
100%.
So, and listen, I haven't went back and watched his Spider-Mans yet either.
They're not great.
No, my brother told me they're his favorite ones.
They're not great.
Okay, well, I'm gonna watch them anyway. But they're not in this Avengers saga. They don't count.
They're in a different universe.
Right.
Yeah.
Those and the Tobey Maguire ones are
don't
not
go.
in this. But then I assume for fucking fan service,
Mhm.
they brought them into this one. And Andrew Garfield has probably the funniest line of the entire fucking franchise when he says, "I have the tingle thing, just not for bread."
Yeah.
People are trying to see if he can see stuff coming and somebody throws a fucking bread roll at him and it bounces off of him and they're like, I thought you were going to get it. And he's like, yeah, I have a spidey sense. I just don't anticipate
Have it
fucking
for bread.
bread. Oh, that was the first funniest part. And then the second funniest thing that he said is he looks at Tobey Maguire and he says, are you going to go into battle dressed as a cool youth pastor or just roasts Tobey Maguire? And it's so good. Again, like with Endgame, I wish I could have seen that in a crowded theater. And with the 3 Spider-Mans, I wish I could have seen it because it was nuts. But yeah, I really liked that one. That brings us to Brand New Day, which I saw already. And I'm going to be so real. It's like my least favorite of the 4.
Okay.
It has the same writers, but a different director than the other 3 Tom Holland Spider-Mans. I don't love the new director or cinematographer. I don't know who's more guilty, but it's fine. It's cute. There's cute moments. There's wholesome moments, obviously, like all the other ones. The heart is in the right place. The story's in the right place, but it's so dark. It looks so dark. You can't fucking see it. I hate that shit. I hate when somebody can't light a movie and you can't see any fucking thing that's going on.
In a synchronistic way that this podcast works, yesterday
Mm-hmm.
I had to go through the house and turn the brightness up on all of the TVs because my dad said he can't watch movies anymore because he can't see what's happening. And I said, it's not you.
No, nobody knows how to light a movie anymore.
Nope.
And that's what I'm like, I want them. And that's the fun thing about all these Marvel movies is they look so bright and so glossy and so surreal and fun. And then this new movie, it looks like a fucking regular movie or a regular TV show. And I've seen early reviews already, and I haven't seen anybody touch on it yet, but it pissed me off. And what's weird too in this movie is they do flashbacks of the other ones, and you can see how perfectly lit they are and how good they look. And then they flash forward. It's like, why didn't you, when you were cutting the movie, realize that your shit, you can't even see it?
Yeah.
So that bummed me out. But aside from that, too, this, I don't know. You'll know the things that are going on, but it's like low key boring for me compared to the other ones. And especially since that last one was so crazy with all the Spider-Mans, and you're waiting 6 years, and then for them to come out with this one, I'm like, this is not exciting enough for a 6-year wait. It's not.
Yeah.
So that sucks. It's still good.
Welcome to the MCU.
I know I did it. Finally.
You only got like 12 more films to watch.
Well, no, I have, counting Brand New Day, there's like 38 so far, and I've watched 12. So I have a lot. I don't want to watch the Guardians ones, though.
You'll like them.
I know.
You know who you will like? You will like Drax.
Who's that?
Dave Bautista.
Okay. That was the one that I felt like I liked the most.
You'll like him. And I will tell you, though, the last Guardians film, you get the entire backstory of how Rocket Raccoon became a super intelligent raccoon.
Okay.
It is not great for animal lovers.
Oh, no. I know. I figure I have to watch them because everybody has seen those. And then we'll try and just get through these tiny questions that I have for you, maybe. But I feel like I touched on most of them already in between on accident. But the one thing I wanted to bring up to you was we touched on Robert Downey Jr. was in prison and crazy before he got Iron Man. But the cute thing that I read was when he gets back from the cave from wherever at the beginning of Iron Man, he asks for American cheeseburger and he gets Burger King. And I read that when he was coming off, when he was trying to get clean, he had the realization in a Burger King drive-thru that I can't live like this anymore. This is going to kill me. And that happened at a Burger King. So he put it in Iron Man on purpose with the Burger King bag as a note to his getting clean. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I thought that was cute. And then, like you said before, and like my brother was obsessed, and I had the comics too when I was growing up, but I felt like everybody's favorite person, obviously, it's easy to love Spider-Man the most out of anybody. And I love Spidey the most growing up, but now I love Iron Man the most. Is that what happened to everybody? Did everybody get converted watching Iron Man be the fucking guy? Or is there still people who are like...
No, the reason that people are so excited for what is coming is because they found a way to get Robert Downey Jr. back into a super intelligent guy in an iron suit.
Yeah. And you know what's funny is like as an outsider, and I didn't know anything about anything, and I saw that get announced, and I'm like, why would they do that? That was weird. And now that I watched them all, I'm like, I know exactly why they did that.
Yep.
Why would you ever want to let him go?
Yeah.
He's the whole thing.
Yes. And for people who don't really get comic book stuff, they always ask like, well, how is Doom this strong, like the character he's playing?
Yeah.
And I like had some random conversations with people, including my dad and people at the bar and stuff like that. Dr. Doom is Iron Man with Doctor Strange's powers.
Oh.
He's a super genius with a suit of armor that is magical. So like if you can imagine one guy having both of those powers,
Yeah, that's crazy.
being able to travel through time and build any kind of technology he wants, like it's pretty formidable.
Well, I saw too, which sucks for me, but I saw that his face is fucked up. So even if he never takes his mask off. So if he ever takes his mask off, he's going to look fucked up, which sucks.
Yes.
But I'm sure they have to start the movies with like his origin, don't they?
Probably. And the origin will be that he went to college with Reed Richards, Pedro Pascal, and he kept doing things because he was arrogant and rich, like that Pedro Pascal, Reed Richards kept telling him like, we have to slow down on this stuff. We have to slow down on this stuff. But
yeah,
like Doom was like, nope, I'm going to keep going. And then he ends up like frying his face. And
got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see that.
Then he blames Reed Richards for it.
Oh, yeah. When I said there's 38 so far, but there's the Fantastic Four, which I did see, and I saw Deadpool and Wolverine, and that counts too. So I've seen 14 out of 38.
Yes. And they're going to tie in some of the X-Men films. So if you ever saw any of those.
Yes, I did not.
Okay.
But I do know that they're heading in that direction.
Right.
And then I put down that Marvel overall is anti-capitalist, anti-war, environmentalist, and ultimately believe that anybody bad can have a chance to become good. And I feel like a lot of people who are fans of all of this shit take that completely the wrong way.
Completely the wrong way.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
not great. And then I put, and again, like speaking to what I just said about Brand New Day is still good. Like over all these years and seeing stuff, and you see discourse online and whatever, and there's always people like, oh, this one fucking sucked. Oh, this one fucking sucked. Like, y'all don't know sucked. Like, all these movies are really good. Even
Yeah.
the ones that they don't think are good are still fucking 10 times better than other movies. They're just spoiled. People are
Yes.
so spoiled. There is not 1 minute to be bored in any of these fucking movies. They're spoiled.
My friend Scott and I, when we see the discourse online and stuff, he always laughs at me because what I tell him when he gets to a point where he gets furious with the fandom, and I tell him, this is what happened when nerds win. We won. Comic book nerds won. Every major motion picture for the past like 20 years has been a comic book sci-fi movie.
Yep. Yeah, they all have like all the records of like best box office ever.
Yep, and none of the nerds are happy about it.
That's so weird. I've watched some of the worst movies that anybody can ever imagine. And so like turn on something like that, I'm like, y'all don't even understand how bored and like miserable you could be right now if a bad movie was actually on.
Well, if you haven't watched it now that you're into superhero movies,
What?
have you watched Spider Noir?
No, not yet. I know what it is though.
You should watch it.
Is it series or a movie?
6 episodes.
All right.
They go by pretty fast, and watching Nicolas Cage be a Spider-Man is pretty funny.
I don't know where it fits into anything.
It doesn't. It's a different universe.
Okay. And then I put down who are your favorite characters or least favorite? Because I already said I didn't really feel connected to Guardians or Cap or Thor, even though I like them more later. And then I didn't really love Jeremy Renner. So, like, who are your faves and not faves?
In these movies, in the MCU,
Yeah.
it's like Hulk, Spider-Man.
Hulk is your favorite out of all of them?
Hulk gets high on my list. My family has always joked about me having Hulk strength. And so
Yeah, you
Hulk,
are really strong.
so my family, I like somehow or another, I love the fact that there's a really smart guy who can get really strong because I feel like I associate with that.
Yeah, I like that. I get it.
Plus, Hulk was like the only superhero to watch live action on TV when I was growing up as a little kid.
Yeah.
So, like, Lou Ferrigno's Hulk was a big influence on me as much
Yeah.
as Spider-Man was.
I found it interesting with the Hulk too that he was like I didn't know he had barely any control over it. I thought it would just happen. But when he was like talking to it, kind of like, don't come out, don't come out. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, that happens in later comic books. In the early comic books, he just rages out and becomes Hulk.
Yeah.
And Hulk has no brain whatsoever.
Yeah. That's what I understood. And then there was even moments where he could like with Black Widow where he could get broken through
Right.
for certain people, but not for everybody.
And then the other thing from comics that you probably wouldn't know is that the two things in the early Hulk comic books that Hulk would do is Hulk would scream smash. And so he would smash things. And so like in the Avengers movies, they will sometimes tell him like Hulk smash. Like, and then he smashes.
Yeah.
But in the early comic book too, one of the things the raged out Hulk will say in kind of his mumbly Hulk dumb voice, he says puny humans all the time.
Oh.
And so in the first Avengers film, when he grabs Loki and bats him all around the floor,
Oh yeah, that was good.
as he walks away, he says puny god. And so like that was a nerd thing. Instead of him
nice.
saying puny humans, puny god.
That's cute. Yeah, I didn't catch that. I do like when he does that fucking smash people around thing. Well, it's real good. And then also I've seen like the comparisons before or like that he jocks him or whatever, but I didn't realize until watching the movies how painfully bad Elon Musk tries to be like fucking Iron Man.
100,000%.
Listen, he with his beard, and then just recently he has an interview going around Twitter with some lady, and he has the same fucking jacket on.
Yep.
And the other thing I noticed too is that obviously throughout all of this, Elon Musk could cure fucking anything, like world peace, fucking world hunger, anything, environment, whatever. He could fix anything right now, but he chooses not to. The only thing that he's ever been like, oh, I'm gonna fix this or I'm gonna do something nice for humanity is his fucking chip that he thinks he's gonna put in people that will cure people who are paralyzed, and that's literally straight from these fucking movies.
Yep.
Like Iron Man 3 is the extremist thing, and then Captain America Civil War when Don Cheadle gets hurt and he can't walk. I'm like, He's only doing the only good thing he's ever done to be a human ever is straight from these movies. It's not from his heart. It's literally, that's insane.
Yeah, he's a nutball.
He is a nutball, psychotic. And then it also made me realize that like the meta glasses and all that shit is completely from all of this.
Yeah.
Like they're all trying to draw from superhero shit that doesn't help. Maybe it helps their world, but not in the fucking real world. And all it's going to do is hurt and spy on people.
Yep. Welcome to the MCU.
Tiny little things left. I'm almost done. I put down, do guys like superhero movies because they have man crushes on the guys? And then I also wrote down that it's funny because I'm sure there's a lot of guys out there who look at these guys as like the fucking pinnacle of masculinity, but like all of them have like beard dye and mascara on and makeup. Tony has so much mascara on in his little fucking helmet, and guys at home are probably like, oh, this is what I need to be like. It's like, y'all have no fucking idea, actually. But anyway, but I feel like, do you think, I don't know, why do guys like superhero movies? Do they have crushes on all these guys? I feel like some of them do. It would be hard not to.
I think it's because the majority of this is the psychosis of being a man. Men have run everything, controlled the world forever, kept everyone under their thumbs forever, and still feel totally powerless.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It is psychotic. And so superheroes, for a lot of men, they're like, oh, that's how I can finally be like powerful and people will respect me.
So they're all the regular power that they have in real world isn't enough. They think it's just they need like fucking blasters on their hands and shit in other planets, and then they'll feel
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
But they don't realize that like superheroes are superheroes because
they have empathy.
they have empathy and they help other people.
Yes.
That's why they're
They put
superheroes.
themselves in front of danger every second.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, they're not taking the message correctly.
Some of us figured it out when we were little kids.
That's good. I'm sure some people do. I know I'm being broad right now, but I'm sure some.
I am too.
Yeah.
But I mean, I saw it all the time at the comic book store. Like this machismo man, pre-manosphere idea of like, I'm going to be the tough guy.
Yeah.
Not realizing that it's not about being tough. It's about looking out for the weaker, smaller people around you.
Exactly. Yeah. And sacrificing yourself.
Yep.
Even like for their own happiness. Like Tony did it. Even though he fucked up a bunch of times, he still was like, I could stay home and have a family right now, but I'm going to go fucking help everybody.
Yep.
And then not really a question, but I wanted to say, if people don't know, I mean, watch them in order. Don't fuck up like I did. If you go to the Wikipedia page of MCU, there's a section at the bottom that says films, and it will show you how to watch them all in order. But anyway, I wanted to tell you guys that on the Disney app, once you get to them, Captain America Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame have the IMAX versions on the app, and they're so big and they look so good. And there's no way to buy those on the DVDs or the Blu-rays. It's only in the Disney app, and they look fucking incredible. I've never seen something look so fucking crispy on my TV ever in history as those three look in IMAX on my TV. It was unreal. So watch those in IMAX when you get to them. And then also I wanted to tell you, even before I got to, by the end of Iron Man 3, I fucking say it out loud. I ordered an Iron Man shirt on eBay. And I ordered all the Iron Man Blu-rays. And I still need the Avengers Blu-rays. So if anybody has extra copies, you can get
I have extra copies of all of them.
You do?
Yeah, because I bought my dad a complete set of all the films on Blu-ray, and now he lives with me, so I have doubles of everything.
Okay, I need Civil War and all the Avengers movies.
All
And
right.
any other ones that I haven't seen yet that we talked about that
I
I
have
missed.
doubles of every film.
Listen, I'm gonna come over and I need to fill. I'll go back and do it in the right order, but I wish I could I want to watch the Doctor Strange ones first, but I'll do it in order.
Yeah.
And I'm interested to watch the what the fuck are the Wakanda ones called?
Black Panther.
Black Panther. I liked them. I like their powers. I like that Michonne was in it. I didn't know that was going to happen. And did you see, well, two more things. Did you see the guy in The Long Walk is going to be
Yep, the
his
new
son?
Black Panther. Yep, he's T'Challa's son.
Yes. And then Ryan Gosling's going to be Ghost Rider.
Yep.
Sick. I'm like, when I saw that, I'm like, I joined the universe just in time.
Can I tell you that I love the Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider films?
Well, I'm going to watch those too. And I do remember them being out, but they look dark. Are they like dark vibes?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then also Punisher doesn't like fit into the Avengers saga either. Where does he come out of? Where was that?
He comes from the Netflix series Punisher, which is spun off of the Netflix Daredevil series, which is spun off of the Jessica Jones series.
How am I gonna I don't know how to catch up with all the shows. And all the movies.
My favorite thing, and I will talk about this no end, the more like work and famous that John Bernthal becomes, I will never get over the fact that the first time I ever signed autographs at a convention, I was next to his table.
What? He
And
seems intimidating.
here's the thing, it was him and Laurie Holden, and they were signing autographs. They were the first people to ever do an autograph signing because Walking Dead hadn't started yet.
Oh, shit.
And so the three of us sat at two tables for the entire weekend, and no one talked to any of
Oh,
us
no.
because no one knew who we were. I'm at a comic book show for a paranormal TV show.
Yeah.
They were at a comic book show for a show that hadn't been on the air yet.
Yeah. And he wasn't even on that show that long.
And we just hung out all weekend sitting next to each other, like getting each other drinks and cheese fries. And Laurie Holden and I would go behind the curtain inside the building and smoke. She kept bumming cigarettes off me.
Oh my God. And now look.
Bernthal and I have a bunch of pictures of him and I because nobody was taking pictures with us. So we started taking pictures with each other.
Listen, I got to put one of those on our Instagram.
I'll put one up.
And it's interesting. It was crazy too, because in Spider-Man Brand New Day, there's two people from the Bear, John Bernthal and Liz. She plays she's like a police captain or something in Brand New Day.
Gotcha.
I'm like, this is crazy. The Bear universe crossover, Spider-Man.
Bear universe crossover.
And doesn't Eben Ross Backrack coming in too some point?
Who?
Eben Ross Backrack. Oh wait, he's in Fantastic Four, isn't he?
Yeah, the Thing.
Yes.
From Fantastic Four.
Yes. So they're all in it. I knew that I was onto something. But then I saw too coming with the Doctor Doom stuff that with Pedro Pascal and whatever her face there's a love triangle, isn't there? Sue Storm and Doctor Doom. Isn't there a thing with him and
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know. I don't know.
Doom and Reed and Sue.
How boo-hoo, fucking Sue Storm getting stuck between Pedro Pascal and Robert Downey Jr. Oh, fucking wow.
Such a hard world.
Oh, wow. Oh.
The two biggest geniuses in that universe.
Oh. If Hulk was there, she would just really fucking have a big problem. Anyway, that's it. I'm literally, when it was all over, I'm like, I'm so fucking exhausted. I'm like, my eyeballs and my heart and my mind, I'm like, everything has been blown to bits. I've seen so many explosions and so many fucking buildings. And that's the other thing I'm watching this. I'm like, they have no regard. They will be in their own house and blow up their own fucking house. No building is safe. Everything gets exploded. It's nuts. And everything looks so good and everything's funny and now I'm a freak.
And now you'll never watch them, and please don't. But
what?
Like when I was growing up, I was the biggest like DC fan. I liked DC. I like Superman more than Spider-Man. Superman's my number one superhero ever.
Do you want a side note? I watched an interview with Tom Holland today on YouTube, and they said, who do you think would win in a fight, Superman or Spider-Man? And he said Superman. I'm like, you're gonna get in trouble for that. He says the worst shit out loud. You saw that thing where he has a track record of ruining all of his movies?
He ruins every movie.
That would be me.
He just says like people die
Spoils everything.
on Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah. Whoopsie.
Yeah.
Every time. But he said, I saw that clip today where he goes, oh, in Spider-Man 1. And then he goes, not that I've done more than one. He ruined it. They didn't know there was another one coming.
No, but it's funny because they tried for so long, DC. Like they had Superman and Batman. And when they gave that, listen, this is my own personal thing, but when they gave that stuff to Zack Snyder and told him to do it, all that stuff is terrible. They made a Flash movie and it got all fucked up because of Ezra Miller.
Oh, yeah.
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 And then they did like the Henry Cavill Supermans and then the Superman with the Ben Affleck Batman.
Oh, yeah.
And like those movies are a mess.
Oh, no.
And they tried to do Suicide Squad first. That was a mess. Then James Gunn did Suicide Squad and it was great.
Okay.
And then James Gunn did that first Superman movie.
Is it the Harley Quinn stuff? Who is that? No, that's Marvel, isn't it?
No, that's DC.
No, I watched Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
But I don't know what I'm watching. I don't have any I didn't have any information or basis. I just put it on and I liked it.
But now that they've given it to James Gunn, it's like a better. Like you've got a great Suicide Squad movie, which if you've not seen James Gunn's Suicide Squad movie,
I have not.
Now that you're a comic book person,
that's gonna overload my brain.
You should watch it because it's very funny. David Dastmalchian is great in it.
Oh yeah.
You've seen the new Superman, which is great.
And I saw Supergirl.
And you saw Supergirl. This is the new James Gunn universe, and I think he's doing fine with it.
Yeah, I like those.
And you can see in his movies.
I know. I swear to you, wait till you watch this new Spider-Man, you're gonna be like, why is it so fucking dark? And they did do some cute stuff, but I feel like they had a focus on making some stuff so stylized that they like didn't pay attention to other stuff. I'm like, yeah, you could have like set set some lights up while
Yeah.
you're there, while you're at it. It's fine. They're all, like I said, I'm bitching about something that's still good and it's going to keep going. And I saw that they want Tom Holland to do like 3 or 4 more. So it's where there's going to be a lot more. So
You talked about it earlier about Peter and MJ's Black Dahlia.
yeah, when she has the necklace on and
I was going to say, you can see it in the trailers for the new movie. She's
uh-huh,
still wearing it, even though she
uh-huh,
doesn't know who Peter is.
uh-huh. That was my thing as I was watching it is I'm like, I know she doesn't remember, but why does she still have it on?
Mm-hmm. All right, nerd. Good work.
Are you so proud of me? That's the best thing I ever did.
It is pretty much the best thing you ever did. You watched Dune yet?
What?
You watched Dune yet?
Listen, I swear to you, when I was making all these notes and I was pretending, or I was like getting ready to tell you, I'm like, I was gonna be like, how bummed out are you that I watched every Marvel movie before I watched Dune?
I'm not. That's a good trade-off.
This is better.
This is a good trade-off.
I feel like I got so much information in my brain. I got fucking 16 years of information in my brain in a week.
Yeah.
Iron Man 2008. That was a long time ago. And then they said Endgame's getting released in September and they're going to put new parts in it or a new ending and that it's going to lead right into Doomsday. And now I kind of want to go see Endgame in the theater.
Seeing those movies in the theater was wild. It really was.
I can't imagine. And what's crazy about all these is they are so long on paper, but when you're watching them, they're not long. They don't even feel long.
Yeah.
Endgame's 3 fucking hours long. It doesn't feel long.
Time heist.
Time heist. All right, I did it. I did it.
You did it.
I hope everybody loved this episode and we're so surprised by it. I've been so excited. And now I'm hooked forever. And I'm sad it took me so long. But listen, which ones am I going to like the best? I'm excited for the Doctor Strange ones, but is Thor Ragnarok really good too? Like, what's the other really good one?
You're going to love Thor Ragnarok.
Okay.
Because you get Jeff Goldblum in there.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Who does he play?
You will find out.
Okay. And Paul Rudd's on that one too?
No, Hulk and Thor are in that one.
They are?
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
You might mildly like Guardians. The second one is the best for me.
Okay.
I feel like Groot will win you over and Drax will win you over.
Okay.
I think you might like Eternals.
Oh, yeah.
Eternals everybody hated and I thought was absolutely fine.
Okay.
And I think you would really like Shang-Chi.
Okay.
That's a super fun movie. There you go, everybody. Over an hour of Marvel Comics talk. Jeez.
We fucking flipped out.
You flipped out.
I know.
Your whole life has changed.
My whole life has changed. I feel like, listen, when I feel it, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I thought. I don't know why I thought it was nerdy, but it's fun. And now I feel
You missed out. You missed out on years of having fun.
I did. And now I feel like I'm like happy for anybody that like nerds out over this stuff.
There you go.
I am. I'm like, good for you. That's so cute and fun for you.
Yep.
I get it.
It's nice to escape to that world where even the terrible people might be nice sometimes.
Yeah, like redeemable.
Right. In a world where there are terrible people who cannot be redeemed.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Y'all done, nerd?
I guess.
All right. Good work.
Are you so proud?
I'll go and find you all the Blu-rays you need.
I know. I need everything.
And if you see a number written on them, know that was my dad's collection because I numbered them from 1 to like 25 so that he would know what order to watch them in.
I know I need that. I wish they would put those IMAX ones on Blu-ray. They look so good. I hope you guys have fun with this. And I hope if you've never watched them before, this makes you want to watch them and start with Iron Man 2008. Don't start with the Spider-Mans like me and ruin everything.
And ruin everything. Watch them in order.
Watch them in order. It's a lot of work, but they're really good and they're fun. And you will see so many pop culture references that you didn't fucking understand.
Oh yeah, they're all in there.
There'll be so many things like Tony Stark built this in a cave with a box of scraps.
Oh my God, that's so funny when he does that. Tony Stark built this in a cave out of scraps. He is very evil in that movie.
He is very evil.
Man, when Iron Man shows up for that first time in that little city,
yeah,
and just wipes everyone
that
out.
crazy suit on and then blasts into the sand and just walks away. So crazy. And his little friend guy goes, but then wait, the friend guy shows back up in like 2 movies and he doesn't recognize him. Am I crazy? That was the same guy, wasn't it? Am I nuts? I thought it was the same guy.
Is that a flashback?
Maybe. No, but then he wouldn't have seen him in a cave and then at a park. No, it wouldn't have been the same.
Because in the cave, doesn't he say, I met you one time?
Does he say that?
In the cave.
Oh, maybe it was a flashback.
I think it might have been.
That makes more sense because I'm like, why would you see your homie and you wouldn't even say shit? Why didn't you say anything?
In the cave, he says, I met you one time, but you wouldn't remember.
That makes more sense. Yeah.
All right, I'm done.
I know we've said so many things.
Good work.
You guys have to watch them if you didn't watch them before. Just do it. Because there's going to be a million more. They said, I saw the guy, the fucking guy, the writer guy, whoever the creator said,
Listen, I'm watching the Comic Con news. I'm watching all the interviews.
I
I'm
know.
seeing all of
I'm
it.
talking to them, not you, but the guy said we have these outlined till 2046.
Yeah, of course.
So don't
I won't
think
even be able to see all of them. I'll be dead.
you don't know. We'll make you an Iron Man fucking chest heart thing. But if you guys just watch them all, they're so good and they're so wholesome and they're so fun, and all the guys are really cute and all the girls are really pretty and they have cool outfits and cool powers. I
That's it.
feel like my voice is gone.
I know.
Oh.
Good work, buddy.
And you know what's funny is I want to start them all over again. I literally, while we were waiting today to do this, I almost put on Iron Man 1 again. I just want to start them all over again. Because I know there's going to be things that I understand now that I didn't understand then and blah, 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 blah. Like, every time you watch them, you probably notice more and understand more.
If you watch them in the actual order they come out, and then you'll clip into all the little inside
Yeah.
jokes. All right, done.
I know we keep saying we're done and then we're not done. I know. Wait, listen. One more cute part was I forget what it's in. I don't know if it's in Homecoming. I think it's in. Is it in Homecoming? It's either in Homecoming or I think it is. But when they're at a party and Zendaya goes, "I can't believe you guys are at this lame party," and they go, "You're here too," and she goes, "Am I?" I'm like, I would say that. She's so cute. All right, I literally have no voice left, you guys. I tweaked out about comic. This was never supposed to happen. If anybody talks about this in real life, I'll deny it that it happened. Even though I'll have an Iron Man shirt on when I deny it. Stupid. Anyway,
All right, good work, buddy.
I know I'm changed.
Changed.
I'm a changed individual.
Good work.
I hope you guys like that episode. It was crazy and chaotic.
I can't wait to make the graphic for this.
Oh my god, I bet.
That's gonna be a good one.
There's gonna be so many people on it. It's just gonna be the whole end game battlefield.
Oh no, I have a whole different idea already in my head.
Okay. Don't put me on it.
Well, you never know.
Oh god. All right, anyway, we're done, I think.
All right.
Good job, everybody.
Good job, everybody.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. On your left.